You said you've got God above all in your Instagram bio. How do you reconcile that?
There's really nothing to reconcile because I have God above all because God is everything to me. And because I'm a Christian, I'll stand by that. The only thing I'll do anything sexual with an arrangement like that, I'm not doing it for money.
But you think like a godly Christian man would look at a woman who is currently has like 3 sugar daddies and be like, this is somebody who's walking the right path?
I mean, yeah, because my boyfriend is Christian, so he doesn't care.
Your Christian boyfriend's cool with you having 3 sugar daddies?
I'm not sleeping with them.
What is in the messages that you exchange with them? Is there any sexual nature to the conversations you're having?
If they might say, oh my gosh, I saw your post, you look amazing, or oh my gosh, your butt looks cute, that's great. He knows it. He's confident in himself. I'm not going to go out with anybody who's insecure. He's going to know with himself, okay, this is my woman. She's coming home with me at the end of the night. You guys can send her as much money as you want. You guys can text her whatever. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be like, oh, thanks. Do you want to see this? Do you want to see that? They can say whatever they want.
Okay.
What, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, yeah. So what's that, Nick? Oh, you can pull up the Insta really quick. You can scroll it up a bit, or maybe left small. Yeah, left small. So there it is, God above all. I don't know if having sugar daddies contravenes your religion, but it's...
yeah, it does. Okay. So if you don't mind if I dive in,
yeah.
Just curious, when you identify as being a Christian, what would that mean to you? What does that mean to be a Christian?
Being a Christian means that I follow God's statutes and laws, and I have a real relationship with him. I pray to him. I don't just believe he exists. I actually am a Christian.
Okay, so what part of the Christian ethic would permit men who are sexually attracted to you and are sending you money for sexual gratification? Which part of the Christian ethic would reconcile that?
The part where they're not sending me money for sexual gratification. They say...
Then why are they sending it?
They're sending it because they saw a freshly new college grad and they said, oh my gosh, you're a woman with a good head on her shoulders. I'm just going to talk to you every day and I want to send you money. And that's basically it.
And there's no sexual talk whatsoever?
Not from my end, not at all.
No, I didn't ask from your end. I asked if there's sexual talk whatsoever.
The most sexual talk is that you look great, you look good, wow, you look great in this. And if
then you don't think, and so you don't think that they're sending you the money and telling you how good you look because they themselves are being sexually gratified by this. I just want to make sure that that's your actual position on this.
I mean, they're not sending me money because they're being sexually gratified. Like, they don't send me money and say, you look great in this outfit. I'm going to send you money right now. They say, oh my gosh, I just saw the pictures you took. You look amazing. We have a conversation at the end of the day, and then they just might send me $500 or $600 or whatever.
They send you $500 or $600 because they just want to see you do well in life.
Yes.
Life on easy mode.
Why do you think they picked you specifically?
Could you say that again?
Why do you think they picked you specifically to just want to spend their largesse on in order to make sure that you had a good life? Why do you think they picked you in particular?
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say my looks don't attribute to it, but some men with money do just want to talk every day to a woman who's well-dressed, well-educated. They want to go out on dates. They obviously have
sexual motivations for, right?
If they have sexual motivation, that's not my prerogative.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's not you responding in a sexual way, but if you are, in this sense, you are promoting that they can live inside of the fantasy of this perceived sexual relationship by sending you money.
And that's
I'd like to know which part of the
if.
Christian ethic that's okay. Well, you think that Jesus would say, oh yeah, have sugar daddies. It's nice that these guys tell you how great you look and are sexually attracted to you. That's wonderful. You think that that's, like, literally? You really think that that's within the Christian ethic?
In my relationship with God, God knows that my mindset and my spirit is right with the fact that if they're sending me money based on my looks only and because I'm sending them explicit videos or images, then that's wrong, and I would feel that within my spirit. And I'm not judging anybody who does that. That's your prerogative. But for me personally, with my relationship with Christ, I'm just having a conversation with someone.
Last question then. Last question for this. Let's assume for a second that you knew that there were men who murdered people with guns. And you never actually participated in any sort of murder. You just made their bullets and sent them to them. Do you think that you're assisting in them participating in murdering?
Making their bullets. Do I know that they're using it to murder
You
people?
know that they're using it to murder. Then you just make their bullets. Are you helping and participating in that murder?
It's part of the process.
I don't understand. Is that yes?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, yes. So how are you not doing the exact same thing here in this situation by allowing them to participate in this form of sexual gratification? I don't understand that. Can you
Because the
explain
same
it to me?
pictures that they compliment me on and the same pictures that they travel wild with their fantasies are the same pictures that are on my Instagram. They're not getting anything that no one else isn't getting for free. They have a choice. I'm not forcing them to send money. They do it by their own volition.
Yeah, but so does the bullet maker.
William donated $100. No man with any self-respect would commit to a woman who chooses desire as a job. Imagine a man posting videos of his alcoholic or hard drug behavior. Would that make you allured? Do better. Digens.
Yeah, so the question just basically is, are you complicit? Are you complicit just like the bullet maker? Are you being complicit?
Am I being complicit? I'm not.
Yes,
aiding
are you
anyone
being party
in
to
their
this thing that you
sexual
know is
fantasy.
wrong? Like, for instance, if somebody else were to come to you, if a woman came to you and said, I'm a Christian woman, and this guy wants to pay me money specifically because he fantasizes about having a sexual relationship, would you advise that she do that?
Mike Davis donated $100. I have no sympathy for a man who wifes a hoe. Wifing any woman is a mistake, all the more so a hoe. Also, Brian used this $100 to replace the mic that Hasita used. I see AIDS particles from her mouth.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. Anyway, I'm just
Thank
asking.
you, Mike Davis.
What's the question?
Yeah, what was the question?
I'm just asking
Excuse me.
if you're complicit. If another Christian woman came over and said, "Look, I'm trying to walk the path of Jesus Christ," and said, I have some men who want to send me money so that they can fap to pictures of mine, would you recommend that she do that?
I would ask her, what are you giving these men that they are sending her money? And if she just says, I'm just saying good morning, and I have friends who have done that. I have friends who have men, grown men with jobs, good paying jobs, who literally just get satisfaction from sending a young woman money. And if this one's like, oh, I don't send him any pictures, I don't do anything sexual explicit, he just sends me money, we just have conversation, that's fine. What is wrong with that? Why would Jesus hate that?
Well, in this particular case, by your own admission, you said that these men you think are talking to you because they in some form are engaged in fantasy. And
I never
because
said
they're
anything that they're in a fantasy.
Well, no, you literally did. I asked, why are they sending you money? And you said a big component of that is how you look.
Of how I look.
So don't you think it's a little ridiculous to say that they're sending you money specifically and not ugly women? Why would you think that that would be?
My past sugar daddy,
Because you just have such a charming personality, or could there be maybe other factors there?
if they are fapping or doing anything with their own two hands, that's fine with them. I don't think I'm aiding in that sense because my pictures are on Instagram. It's not for something to be paid for. It's literally...
Here, I'm going to move it on a little bit here. So,
Okay.
just so we have a bit of a sense of the scope of your arrangement, you currently have 3 right now. So what are they doing? They're paying you $500 a couple times a month. What are they doing?
A couple times a month here and there. If they're just like, how's your day going? I say good morning. Oh, I'm about to get my hair done. Okay, I'll send you $300. Oh, I want to get my nails done. Okay, I'll send you $100.
Oh, here's a question for you. Now, you've got 3 of them currently. Will you send each of them the same text saying, oh, I'm going to go get my nails done? And are you sort of anticipating that each one of them is going to send you the $300 for your nails? Has that ever happened?
Wait, tell each of them I'm getting my nails done?
Well, for example, let's say you have a $1,000 rent payment a month, and you have 3 sugar daddies. If one of those sugar daddies sends you $1,000 for your rent payment, would you then go to the other 2 and also say, well, I have a $1,000 rent payment, So in practice, you're getting $3,000,
No, I
and you're
wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
Stop the cap.
okay. So what's the biggest one-time transaction that you've received from them?
From one, probably $700.
$700.
Yeah,
and
because
then,
if I have three, might be too much.
so I'm curious and we'll go one by one. What's the total you've received?
From all three in 1 month.
No, like total over the course of your arrangement.
In like in a year, probably, or like a month.
However
or like
long you've been involved with them.
That's a long number.
Just so one by one. So number one gave me 10,000. Number two gave me 50,000, something like that.
One probably gave me close to maybe in the scope of like a year. Wow. Well, is it just money, or because they give me jewelry sometimes?
Sure.
and
Factor in the fair market.
everything?
Factor in the fair market value of the gifts.
Okay, I will admit, from one, I probably got close to like 15K. Another one, I got close to nothing crazy, like 2 bands.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one, probably around like,
Good for you.
I
I love that.
don't know, like 30,000?
30,000.
Not
Wow.
30,000.
Oh, 3,000.
Like
3,000.
3,000 to 5,000.
Okay.
Love that.
Life on easy mode. Okay.
Non-scammers.